Hey there. So I figured I'm definitely overdue for a video. I know some of you, I actually posted a video a couple nights ago, and I don't know, the more I thought about it, I just thought, I was a little too emotional in it, even though it was definitely an honest and raw video, but I just felt like I don't know. I didn't have a clear head when I made it, and I just wanted to redo it. So here I am redoing it. Um, I just can't believe how fast time has flown by. It's been 10 months since my last video, so clearly I am due for an update. And I just kind of wanted to let you all know where I'm at because I know I have such great followers, and yeah. So anyways, my story in a nutshell is I've had a lot going on in my life recently. Not to get into too many details, but my husband and I have been having some issues. So I would say for at least the last couple of weeks, we've just kind of been like doing our own thing, just taking time, doing what we need to do, I guess. Which, for a while there, like I had hit rock bottom. I was just beside myself. I literally felt like I had been to hell and back. And as a result, in a week, I believe I lost like 10 pounds. So I guess that was the only positive thing that came out of it. Obviously, it wasn't the healthiest way to lose weight, but it definitely kicked my, what do I want to say? I don't know. Definitely got me kick-started, even though I was before this all happened. I had started getting back into the gym regularly. But I don't know, those 10 months I think were just really rough on me. I really don't have any excuse other than I think just the stress of being a stay-at-home mom and having screaming kids pulling at me all day long, and just, when my husband did get home, making every excuse not to go because I wanted to spend time with him or my family. And then just with food always being around, and I don't know, it was a very, I don't want to say depressing, but yet I think it was. I just was stressed out beyond belief, and as a result, I think I gained more weight than I did when I was even 6 months postpartum, and I think it just took a toll on a lot of things. So yeah, everything came to a head, and I guess, it's crazy how we live our lives in these comfort zones, and even if we're not completely happy, you never want those zones to be crossed. You just kind of feel like, okay, this is comfort, this is where I want to be. So this past couple of weeks have definitely forced me to look at a lot of things with myself, with just life in general, what I want out of life. And I could sit here and be negative and, be depressed and, go crazy and, especially for myself. Not that I'm the most, I don't know, I don't want to say that I'm a super jealous person, but I guess I could, because I let, especially being, like I said, a stay-at-home mom, you tend to have so much time on your hands to just sit around and think, and it's one thing if you can get out and work and get your mind off of things, but in this case, and then like I said, add on top of that, if you're not taking care of yourself physically, it then affects you emotionally. So I think it just all kind of came to a head, and it was a dark time for me. I mean, all I wanted to do was sleep. I was so exhausted, obviously, because I wasn't eating. I couldn't eat. I would get sick if I wanted to eat. So now, I don't know, I'm kind of in a new place. I feel like this was bound to happen. I feel like it's given me a chance to see so much potential in myself. So I've seen a strength in myself that I've never seen before in my life, especially considering my whole life I've always been the type of girl that I don't want to be alone. I'm so afraid of being alone, and I always find, somebody that takes care of me and loves me to death and, does everything for me. And then I find myself getting lazy and relying on that. And in this case, like I said, I think I have finally enjoyed just being with myself, and I am okay with it. For instance, last night my husband went out, and normally I would sit there and literally chew my fingers off and my toes, And I didn't. I put the girls down for bed. I came out. I poured myself a glass of wine. I made myself some dinner. I sat and watched a holiday show, and I even did a cheers to myself. And I actually got a little emotional because I, told myself, I reaffirmed that I loved myself. And it just meant a lot. Like, wow, okay. Like, you're forcing yourself to, I don't know, basically be yourself's best friend, I guess, if that makes sense. So I don't know. It's this hard time, I guess, was meant to be, and it's like I said, it's definitely motivating me to do a lot of things that I put on the back burner. And like I said, definitely it feels great to be fitting into clothes that I haven't fit in a long time, and it feels even better that I didn't have to like bust my ass to do it. Like, wow, a week, 2 weeks later, I'm fitting into jeans that, I haven't fit in a couple of years. So, I'm just praying that everything works out for the best, and I know that either way it will. Like I said, I've just gotten off track, and there's just no excuse for it. And like I said, I think unless you're a mother with the stresses of motherhood, you're like, guys, and I've been doing a lot of reading and watching videos on YouTube. It is amazing how men and women are completely different creatures. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and just how we just rationalize things and how we vocalize things. It is an amazing psychology to watch and understand and interpret. And so I've just stepped back, and I'm just trying to enjoy life. Granted, I definitely have my ups and downs. Some days I feel amazing, at the start of the day, and then at the end of the day I'm like stressing about this or thinking the worst of that. But it's like I just need to focus on myself for once. And I'm sure there's tons of you out there that are in the same boat, that maybe are even in the same boat that I was before, the shit hit the fan. And I don't know what's worse, just kind of going through life like you're a zombie, or having somebody knock you right off your rockers and say, listen, wake up, wake up. You can't keep going like this. And I think that's the case with me. And, I'm really excited to get my videos back on track. I am excited to seriously get back into shape. I'm trying to, being a stay-at-home mom for as long as I have, God, I'm so thankful I've had the chance to do it. And it scares me to even think not being able to do that. But then at the same time, I'm like, I am a woman with so much potential, so much to offer this world, that it's like, okay, what's my true calling? So I'm going through life right now with a different perspective. I'm just trying to find myself and figure out what's going to make me and my family the happiest. And obviously my girls come first and foremost. And obviously my husband does too. But like I said, we're just trying to figure things out. And like I said, I guess, I can admit blame for a lot. And like I said, whether it is hormones or whatever it is, I take full blame. Well, not full blame, but whatever. And like I said, I can only put my future in God's hands and let him, figure out what's gonna be best for me and everyone else involved. So like I said, at this point, I haven't gotten on a scale since I think Thanksgiving, but at that point, I think I had lost 10 pounds. And like I said, that was in a matter of about, I would say 7 days. So it's pretty amazing, even though you need food to fuel your body, how fast you can actually lose weight without eating. Not like I said that it's good. And at this point, because I have lost it and I am feeling great about, as my dog's having a bad dream right now, I do feel great, fitting into clothes and just, all that good stuff. It's definitely motivated me to continue on. For lunch this afternoon, we stopped at Wendy's, and of course I love their French fries, and I love pretty much anything that they have there. But I got a salad, and even though there was like 1,000,001 fries laying around, I did not touch one. So I'm not even like remotely, I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I am just focused on me and getting my morale back and finding myself again and, you know, loving myself again. Not that I ever stopped loving myself, but like I said, I don't think I've given myself enough credit over the years. And, you know, I don't know. And like I said, I like making videos because I think a lot of people can relate in situations. And, you know, for those of you out there that are in a similar situation that feel like it's the end of the world and everything's, you know, crashing down on you, you know, it's all about how you look at life. And it truly is like you need to just take care of yourself. Like with me, if I were sitting around in this situation and I was still overweight and I was still like, I don't know what I would do. I really don't know what I would be capable of, because it is such a dark, dark, dark place to be in, and I can like sympathize with anybody in that situation. So like I said, I'm happy. I just wanted to give a quick update. I will continue to do videos. I don't know if it'll be weekly, bi-weekly, but I will figure it out, and I promise I will be giving body shots soon. And I'm super excited. You know, life for sure is so short, and we should not take a day for granted. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody is doing well out there. And I look forward to my next video. So I hope, yeah, I will talk to you all soon. Take care.